Hey everybody, my name is Drew, known on the internet as Like Butter, and today I'm going to be talking about what I'm doing to change my life. This is a Gears of War 3 gameplay. I hopped on and got a gameplay, and as you can see, I'm doing the face cam in the corner because I feel like this is kind of a personal topic and I want to make it as personal as possible. So about 4 months ago, I moved away from my family and friends to move in with my girlfriend. I live in Maryland right now. I used to live in Massachusetts. 8-hour drive at least to get here. My mom and my aunt made the drive twice. So I'm basically here on my own. I have to support for not only myself but for my girlfriend. We have to pay rent. We have we have the Comcast bill. We have so many bills you couldn't even believe it. And it's the little things that you don't realize when you're living with your parents, like how much it is for food, how much it is for little stuff around the bathroom, shampoo, deodorant, mouthwash, toothpaste, all that little stuff starts stacking up. And I decided that YouTube was not a long-term goal for me. It is something I enjoy right now, but I don't want it to get to a certain point where, I genuinely don't like making videos. Yeah, I feel like I still have to, just because I need to support myself. I don't want to go out and get some shitty ass job. You guys know I didn't actually end up getting a degree in college. But it hit a certain point where I felt like I don't want somebody telling me how much money I'm allowed to make. That's why I was so attracted to YouTube in the first place, because it was an unlimited amount of possibilities. It was about how much time and effort you'd put into your channel to grow your fan base. But that's not the only factor. There's also a lot of luck involved. You have to be able to get popular videos. You have to do networking with other YouTubers to get more popular. And I started to grow this skill in networking. And recently this opportunity came up that I just couldn't turn down. It was a opportunity with a business where basically I'm doing exactly what I'm doing on YouTube with the networking and just talking to people, but used on a company that will have more of a long-term benefit on my life. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm simply not making enough money on YouTube. I'm not enjoying it. I like getting on YouTube and making videos when I want to get on YouTube and make videos, not when I feel like I have to because I need to make money. So recently I took this business offer that actually a lot of you can be a part of as well, which I'll get to in a minute. Anyways, so I took this opportunity and I was like, I can actually see myself having a future with this. Let me, get into a call and start talking to some people. And being successful in life isn't solely around being smart. Like, I honestly thought that in order to get a good job, you had to go to college and spend tons of money in college to get a degree. That's not actually how it works. You have to be around the right people at the right time. And this business opportunity is actually giving that. I teamed up with a couple of my friends, Landon, Iceman, and also my friend Ray, which I haven't talked to in forever. He used to be known as Demon Punisher. We're all teamed up right now in this business, and we're just trying to grow it as rapidly as possible. And it's amazing because this business has never actually seen a presence from the connections that we have and that we've grown over the years of playing Xbox. They've never quite seen this before, and it's huge. It's a huge opportunity, and I want to take my friends along and my viewers along this journey and give them an opportunity, because the sky is the limit. Finally I found something where you put as much time and effort that I put into YouTube into that, it's going to have amazing results. Now, you may think, oh, well, Drew's done with YouTube. No. If anything, this is going to be better because the quality of my videos are going to come up once I start getting income from this other business. And the reason for that is because when I do videos, it's because I want to do them, not because I feel like I have to. There's a lot of cool games coming out, the Xbox One as well. I was running low on money. My checks from my partnership were getting lower and lower, and I felt like, there's something I need to do. I need to make a change, and that's why I became a part of this business. So I actually have an email in the description below. If you want to become a part of our team, you can actually do that. If you want to make a couple, maybe $500 to $1,000 extra a month or even more, depending on how much time and effort you want to put into it, that's a possibility here. It's all about how much you put how much you put in. You know, they say the saying, work hard now, rest later. That's how it works. You know, if you put the time and effort and you believe that this is going to be successful, you can do anything you put your mind to. And I'm really actually enjoying myself, and I feel good. You know, my girlfriend, the same thing. She's very happy that I finally found something that could possibly have a future for me. And like I said, my email's in the description. Just shoot me an email, and we'll set up a Nuvu call and we can talk about it. You know, personally, it's going to be working with us on a personal level. And that is awesome. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to work with my viewers and my friends on a business level, because, you know, if you're surrounding yourself with people that you can relate to, especially from like the gaming community and around my age, that's kind of a special thing. You know, it really is. So anyways, yeah, that opportunity is there. I'll be doing meetings all day, and we're just really looking forward to the next step onto my life. I just can't wait until I finally feel how I used to, when, you know, money wasn't an issue. When I first started doing YouTube, I didn't have to have money. I was living at home, you know, I was going to college. Money wasn't a problem. You know, having money was good, but it wasn't a necessity like it is now. And money makes the world go around, honestly. And our economy is shit right now, and I know a lot of you need money. And, you know, but you're going to have to put in money to get money. You got to remember that. And I was scared to do it at first. But right now, if you can see the big picture with this, like I did, I could always see the big picture. That was always the type of person I was, where I would see a little opportunity and be like, think about what this could build into. Think about what this could develop into over the years. And it's the law of attraction. You're going to be positive. You're going to know that you're going to go out there and give it your all. You're going to be successful, and that's the kind of attitude that you need. So like I said, you can hit me up anytime. You know, I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I think my girlfriend doesn't get out of work until later, so I'm actually going to go over there and get some food at a certain time. But, you know, the emails stay there. It's not like hitting me up on Messenger or something, me missing it. So anyways, yeah, I've just been super excited for it, and I hope everyone's doing well. I haven't done as many videos over here because I've been focusing on this, and I need to make sure that this jump starts in a positive way, and it has so far, you know. Alec actually made $620 in his first 24 hours because he was grinding so hard. And yeah, anyways, this was a pretty decent gameplay, you know, but it made me think of, well, now, when I hopped on Gears of War, the first game I got into, I was down humped, I was inked, then boom shotted, I was double barreled, and I wasn't really having fun. No, I wasn't. It took a couple games until I started getting back into the groove of things, and I want to play games because I think they're fun. You know, I like playing DayZ. I'm probably going to hop on DayZ with a couple friends tonight. I like playing Minecraft. I actually play Minecraft with my girlfriend the last couple of days, and I have a kind of like a really cool thing that I'm going to do some videos on. But those are videos that I'm going to do because I want to. And yeah, anyways, I know this kind of turned into an emotional speech, which is why I wanted to have the face cam. But I hope you guys can understand that, you know, when you need changes in your life, they're not just going to happen on their own. You have to go out and make those changes. And I'm very excited. You know, I hope to make my family very proud. You know, I feel like I really let them down with not finishing school. But, you know, this is a new start for me. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. It really helps get the video out to other people. I want to touch as many lives as I can with this. You know, if you guys want to go into this business opportunity. And I will talk to you all very, very soon. Take it easy, everybody.